we're gonna need some guns.
Hey! Thanks for ringing my fire!
You're probably wondering right now, what is sloped armor and why is it so cool? Sloped armor is normally used on tanks, Humvee turrets, and lower cross tits. By taking a steel plate and angling it, look how much thicker this line is compared to this line. You just doubled your armor thickness without adding any weight. There's also a higher chance of a bullet deflection or a ricochet without any damage or armor penetration. So then why are bulletproof vests and plates designed to catch and absorb the force of the bullet? Getting shot with one still hurts like hell. Why not just deflect it and bleed the energy into the sky using body armor that is angled to deflect? Well, the super obvious answers are... But because the concept is interesting, we were curious what would happen if we scrapped together a bulletproof vest in the shape of a triangle. What do you think? Will it deflect, leave giant dents, or go right through this paper-thin steel? Alright, so this is your normal body armor plate. This is NIJ level 3A, so this stops the most popular handgun rounds. The normal plate is about this thick, and our body armor is about this thick. For the first shot, we're going to use a P22. It shoots a tiny 22 LR round.
Nice. I mean, I knew you could do it.
Slight bulge here. Let's see if it went through. Nothing. Okay, we all knew that was going to happen, but now for the triangle-shaped armor. And for comparison, if you shoot a 22 at a similar piece of steel head-on, it will leave a small dent. There's no indentation, but you can see how the bullet just hit it and just swerved off to the side here. So now we're gonna move up to a 9mm from a Glock 19. You can see the 3 rounds, 1, 2, and 3, and then there's just a big bulge here. And again, for comparison, here's 9mm against 1/8 inch steel head-on. I think we need to unload a whole magazine into them. Any dents?
None.
All right, pistol rounds didn't work, so we're gonna ramp it up to 223.
Dang.
Looks like it's shooting low.
Yeah, sure. It's the gun. Oh, no. What about?
Oh. Now this would be super impressive if it can stop a 223 round. What? Let's see if the bullet went through and whether or not it saved his life.
That's barely anything.
Yeah, it's just a slight indentation. With barely a dent, we're ramping up to 308. This is about twice as much energy as the previous round.
2, 1.
It didn't go through, and that's a rifle round. All right, so this thing is completely messed up. We need to find a way to reharness it and re-weld it, but...
Ow, my foot!
But we have something else up our butt, and that is a helmet.
Nice, give us a 180 real quick.
All right, so shut the fuck up. And so now we'll be using a shotgun slug, just a big, fat, angry chode of a round. Big boy. In 3, 2, 1. I don't think he made it, man.
The slug did not make it through.
However, neither did Manuel.
So deflecting bullets is totally effective, but it was at this point I didn't think I had a good enough video to post. Despite this silly, non-scientific demonstration of improvised armor, on brand by the way, the most powerful gun in my possession couldn't even make it through a super thin metal plate. I can already imagine what my friends would think. And what people online would think. No. Not again. So months passed without posting, and I spiraled into a really deep depression. Nothing in life seemed worth it. Until, and not a day too soon, my friend Saad from the gun store texted me out of the blue. Social commentary. We loaded the car with the load and headed straight to Terran Tactical's private range. And if you don't recognize this place, this is where some of Hollywood's biggest A-listers come to train for movies, like Keanu Reeves, Halle Berry, and so many more. And then there's us. Taryn let us use this range for the day, all in the name of questionable science. And to conduct that science, this is a Barrett anti-material rifle, one of the most powerful rifles a civilian can purchase, and it has the best chance of making it through without deflection. Now, the internet can't make fun of me anymore.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Alright, shooting in 3, 2, 1. Woo! Alright, so it looks like... Now who's gonna say that I have a small PP? Look at that hole. Yeah, my PP can't fit through there because it's too big.
It's actually, oh, okay, well, thanks for the clarifier.
Actually, that might...
Despite the bullet punching a hole right on through, if you replay the footage frame by frame, you can actually see the dirt kick up on the right side of the target, meaning there was still a significant effect on the bullet's trajectory. I think that's kinda neat.
So now what we're gonna do is do this face on and use the smaller calibers, the 308. Because I know some of you guys are like, oh, why don't you guys shoot it straight on? It's probably gonna not go through either. Well, let's try it out, huh?
Grandpa, you sound really bitter. Texas Book Suppository.
If you're ever up against the 308, just make sure your armor is slightly slanted and it will bounce right off.
Can we take your word for that?
No, I'm not, no, don't.
Do you want to know how you can easily show people that you have a fat PP in your pants without buying a Barrett or a lifted truck? As you may know, David used to be an engineer at Tesla designing car parts, and I worked on Apple's engineering team. We've been building stuff and tinkering with random projects all our lives, and this may come as a surprise, but the most important tool we carry and use on a daily basis is a knife. I used to carry a Spyderco Tenacious as my EDC. It's a wonderful, wonderful knife, but the biggest issue I have with it is that it's big. It takes too much space and I end up scratching up everything else I cram into the same pocket. And 99% of the time, I use them just to open up Amazon boxes or to cut string or wire. So as engineers, we wanted to optimize this inconvenience in our lives, and after many months of designing, prototyping, and some serious feature nitpicking, we created the Fat PP. Foldable action tactical pants pocket knife. If you guys have a better name or suggestions, just let us know, we'll change it. Yeah, you could put it on a keychain. However, if you look at any pair of jeans that you own, you'll notice this one completely underutilized pocket. So we figured, why not make a knife dedicated for that pocket, ensuring nothing on it will snag, it's so thin that it's undetectable, and that it's one-handed open and close. Super, super important requirements. So if you're interested in supporting the channel, check out our online store. We also have our measure once, cut twice signs finally back in stock, and build plans to make your own Nerf rocket launcher. Everything we make from our store goes straight back into making more content for you guys.